All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proven ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov is ready to engage yet again. Well, if you like high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, perhaps this fight will be the one for you. You got to think his opponent is mindful of all the skills that he has in that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be. If you are not aware of the dangers of grappling this man, you are doing yourself a disservice. You got to take note of what he does. He's so good on the ground. He's so comfortable on the ground that if you are there and you lose focus for 1 second, you're done. He's a high-level grappler, a guy that has a ton of accolades in jiu-jitsu, and you recognize it the moment he steps into the octagon.
Yeah, a lot of different submissions on his resume, and going to be interesting to see how the opposition tries to handle this appreciable challenge in front of him tonight. Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here's Bruce Buffy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Raphael
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early enough in here tonight, but if he needs to strike, we have seen a constant evolution when it comes to his striking. This is one of the best fighters in any division, and Khabib Nurmagomedov back at it tonight.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Nurmagomedov. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Assuncao.
Nice transition.
Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard now. Looks like a potential submission attempt here.
That's in pretty deep.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Great shot to the top position.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. No, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Nurmagomedov has got full mount now.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that shot. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. This has got to be the end.
That's tight. Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Round two straight ahead.
All right, senta aí. Respira, relaxa. Look, I think we lost this round, but that's because he's outstriking you, okay? So I need you to get in there. I need you to...
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage. The other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
Round two is underway. All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try and put yourself back in those positions to get the job done.
A lot of clinch work here. Assuncao in half guard. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Assuncao getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. All right, right into side control, upper body strength. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon and showed in that defense.
Assuncao gets touched by that kick there.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar.
Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Assuncao. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
A lot of clinch work here. Assuncao's looking to pass out of the half guard here. Maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Assuncao. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Assuncao's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Oh, big shots from the top. Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Takedown defense holds up. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Well, no surprise, he gets the takedown there.
Over and over again, he attacks, he secures, and on we go. Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
That Kimura looks tight. He's got to attack the wrist here, John. Make short movements up to separate the arm from the body if he wants to get a finish.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Another ground and pound strike lands. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just...
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Looks like he's got that submission locked in. He got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Final seconds here of round 2. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. 10 minutes in the books.
All right, senta aí, relaxa. Olha, tá muito perto essa luta. It's way too close, okay? So I need you to outwork this guy in everything. On the takedown.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling. They are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was indeed, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. Not sure if there was an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill, when you're so good on the ground, he's so strong in positions, he does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spin the vast majority of it.
Oh!
He's in trouble. Oh, nice takedown defense. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and he's dropping his level, shooting his shots. And ultimately, because he's such a great submission guy, no matter how the fight gets to the floor, he just needs to get it there.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
He does everything. He's working on the armbar.
Oh, that looks tight. Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Nurmagomedov.
Great job landing from the top position.
These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one.
Take them out here. That was a slick transition.
A lot of clinch work here as Assuncao's right back to the full mount. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Nurmagomedov's in half guard now.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, he's got his back. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, good defense, yes. Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter.
All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Let's fight, come on.
Great job fighting behind the limb.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to...
Great timing on that double leg.
30 seconds to go. Assuncao getting worked over. Something fierce here by those hammer fists. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Nice shot lands from the bottom.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
All right, take a deep breath for me, okay? Look, you can't take any more damage, okay? Ele tá causando muito danos no seu corpo. Então, don't stand there.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, nice job by him to get the knee to the target there, using his length exceptionally well tonight.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. A couple of hammer fists now. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Assuncao.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Khabib's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
And now he's attempting to choke. Oh my goodness, he might have it.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, side control now. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Nice. Nicely done.
Beautiful takedown land there.
Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Close guard. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Going for a submission.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Nice positional control here. Khabib's right back to the full mount here. A lot of clinch work here. Assuncao's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. Nurmagomedov's going for an arm here.
Oh, he's advancing.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
He's having his way with him here. Fourth round here, less than a minute to go. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Nurmagomedov going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
10 seconds remaining in round 4. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fifth and final round. Clean with the right hook. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Assuncao.
Another punch to the head.
All right, watch out.
Big double leg, double change.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Oh, nice.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, huge elbow.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, so good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Good, solid strike on the ground. Working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Two minutes now to go in the fight. All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, looks like he's got that submission locked in.
Starting to get deep. Working hard for the armbar. He's got to get his hands unlocked if he wants to find his finish. How in the world did he escape that submission?
warming up. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you gotta just go. You gotta start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Both guys appear to land there. And now some separation. 1 minute to go. Outstanding knee to the body there. He's the taller fighter. Might as well put that size to good use, and he certainly did so there. Swing and a miss with that punch by Nurmagomedov. Oh, flying knee to the head.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he beat out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolled it to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
A lot of clinch work here as Assuncao's back in full mount. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so Khabib Nurmagomedov, your winner by decision. Competitive fight at times, but late, of course, your former teammate pulled away and, again, left no stone unturned in preparation and gets the desired result.
He's one of those guys that